What's up, y'all? Happy 4th of July, y'all. This your boy. You may tell it from WrestleCast. Let's get it in when we fit in, as I always say. Alright. We got some surprise showing up. We got some surprise guests showing up. Wrestlers are showing up to work. Oh, I'm loving it. We got the return of Eva Marie come back with Dewdrop. Now that is a funny ass storyline. In all reality, Dewdrop, that meaning means peace and love, and I like that. But the way it's portrayed, like her name is shit. I don't like that. I don't like that because they started that superhero gimmick years ago with Rosie, superhero in training. Now they starting it with Nikki Cross. They're gonna start it with her. No. Nah. Bad gimmick. Nikki Cross. What did they do to my girl Nikki Cross? Almost a superhero Nikki Cross. They should have left that ass for the Fiend. Let her get a Fiend gimmick. Let that have been, I'm saying Lily or something, That's crazy. They did Nikki Cross dirty. That's because I think she's on her way out the door. I think Nikki's on her way out the door. And this is just, as I told y'all once before, and I sent around emails to people to show y'all that what I was saying in the beginning was the truth. No one listened. Everybody thought that I was lying, thought I was spitting out rumors. But I told y'all that Vince and Tony Khan are working together. I told y'all this numerous of times. I've been saying this shit for months, and no one has listened. I said, Tony Khan and Vince, they're working together. It's called a soft close. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about. Tony Khan and Vince McMahon are now working with each other. I told y'all that from the beginning. If you don't believe me, trust me. My words come true. But leave a like and a subscribe, yo. Hit that notification button. Trying to hit that 1G, y'all. But yo, check this out. I'm seeing our Edge has returned. Okay. Everybody's sitting up here, they worrying about Roman. Yes, Roman is the man right now. He is the man right now. He's holding SmackDown down. He's doing it. Give that man his props. He's holding SmackDown down. For the male division, he's holding it down as a real champ. Do not turn Roman Reigns into a face. That's not good for him. Leave him just the way he is right now. He's undefeated. He's unbeatable. Leave him alone. Let him finish rocking his gimmick. And that's good that the WWE is trying to keep Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns apart. That's good. Because it ain't going to do nothing but be a rerun, as we about to see again. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro for what? That's getting tiring, just like this Big E versus Apollo Crews. Getting tiring. Spoilers. News. They are breaking up the longest tag team ever. They are breaking up the New Day. Why? Why? People ask me all the time, do you really think they're going to break up the New Day as long as they've been together? Yes, they are. No tag team lasts anymore. None. That's why they're not even putting the Usos back together. Montez Ford, sideline, you know he's done. You know he's done. They make it Otis into a rhino. A rhino. But they put him in matches that we already know that he's going to be. Come on, really? Come on, really? Dawkins? Yeah. But look at their streak. Look at their streak. The Street Profits, they're not up. They're down. They're down. Bianca is doing better than what they're doing. They gave her the better storyline. They gave her the better push. They're not giving the Street Profits push. They're not giving them no kind of push. You can all see that. They, come on now, really? Really? You're not giving them no push. They're not going to give it to them. Dominique is in training. Dominique is in training. That's why they're not even letting them defend them tag titles or even stripping them from them tag titles. They keeping them on a hush to let Dominique get a little bit more training. And then the storyline going to go that Dominique's supposed to be turning on Ray. Believe that. Corny ass storyline. The late great Eddie Guerrero's name is going to be mentioned. But watch. Watch how they do it. Chris Benoit is not going to be mentioned. You can't talk about the late great Eddie Guerrero without talking about Chris Benoit. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. Those are souls of best friends. Souls of best friends. You can't talk about one without talking about the other. You're not going to say, I want some cookies but not the cream. Or I want some cream without the cookies. You can't do that. It's impossible. It's impossible. Let's move on to something else. I came across some footage the other day about the Sami Zayn AEW comment. People, I pray the living God. I pray the living God that y'all don't believe that. That's just a slip up. I seen some footage of Sami Zayn saying that was part of a storyline. To make y'all go watch AEW. If Vince ain't got nothing to do with that, you're right. Who puts that in the storyline? You gonna put your competitors into your slogan? Really? Into your franchise? Not if you're trying to compete. Not if they're trying to compete against you. Just look at it. Over 20 wrestlers. Over 20 WWE wrestlers. And they said about maybe 16 to 17 officials has been signed to AEW. And then I remind you, the AEW roster was already full in the beginning. Their roster was full. Now all of a sudden, here come, as they call them, the WWE rejects. Come on, seriously. Seriously. Blood and Guts. AEW's pay-per-view. Blood and Guts. Which was a hell of a pay-per-view. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. beginning to end. I enjoyed it. It was a couple of botches, but I enjoyed it. And kind of find out the reason why they called it Blood and Guts was because of Vince McMahon. He said that AEW is all blood and guts. So they said since he want to call them Blood and Guts, let's call our pay-per-view Blood and Guts, which was one of the hell of 5 pay-per-views. WWE stepped up their game. They put 3 Hell in a Cell matches on. They put Hell in a Cell matches on. They put Hell in a Cell matches on. Live TV. You mean to tell me you can't have a Hell in a Cell, a cage, maybe, let's just say, a Battle Royal in a cell? That's something that never happened before. That's something that never happened before. Do that. I would love to see that. That would boost ratings like shit. Now, let's kick it about your girl Sasha. Miss Banks. Sasha Banks is mandated to come to work. She has been mandated to come to work, ladies and gentlemen. That lady has been mandated to come to work because she did not want to come back. She's unhappy. You can't blame Mercedes. She's unhappy. Let her go. Jeff, another one. Tony Khan wasn't too keen about the gimmick that Matt Hardy brought, which was a broken gimmick. He wasn't too keen to that, so he dropped it and let him stay Money Matt. I don't like that gimmick. That shit sucks. That shit sucks. Give me back the how can you put it? The multi-mind man. I like to hear delete. Obsolete. Delete. Obsolete. Delete. You got the likes of Jungle Boy versus Kenny Omega, which was a hell of a good match. He gave Kenny Omega a run for his money, but I knew I could have put $1 million on something I don't even have and known I was going to win that match. Kenny Omega was going to beat Jungle Boy, period. He was going to beat him, period. Adam Hangman Page, I feel, would be the new AEW champion. Nobody else got it done. Moose. Who else? Rich Swann. A lot of them tried. A lot of them tried. But Kenny Omega got something coming. You might as well call him the Dean Ambrose of TNA. That man is a lunatic fringe. He's going to take that belt away from Kenny Omega. Please believe me, I will put $1,000 on that head. He's taking that belt away from Kenny Omega. That belt will return back to TNA. And I doubt if anybody going to take that from him. Everyone is scared of Sami Callihan. Sammy's the man, that's why. That's why people scared. they know what that man is about. He has a Stone Cold case on him. He just don't care. He makes his money and he goes home. He has no care for authority, and I like that. That shows dedication. That shows heart. That's blood and guts. Sami Callihan is blood and guts. Yes, he is. Blood and guts. Something else I came across. I'm noticing how AEW is allowing their members to imitate the WWE. When I seen Nick Jackson do the Roman Reigns ooh-ah, that had me sick. They're doing mostly everything that the WWE has done. Now you cannot slap your leg when you kick. That's funny. No slapping legs when you kick. That's what they do with the WWE. Then I seen something else when Matt told the Young Bucks how to stand while watching a match in the back. The WWE is famous for it. And he said, I've been doing this for years. Trust me, it works. Matt Hardy is a fool. And now they're doing everything that the WWE is doing. And you mean to tell me that all they can do is come up with rotten slogans and they act like they don't really care about what AEW is doing. They watch AEW all the time. Paul Levesque even said that he watches AEW. What are you doing watching your competitors? What are you doing watching your competitors? They're doing things that y'all do, but they're making it work. They're not talking to one another. They don't have blood packs. When you see people in AEW bleed, that's real blood. That's why they said it's blood and guts. Everything in AEW, you can look it up yourself. Everything in AEW is real. You might as well say that's a modern time ECW. Because they get it in, because they do whatever they want. They get in. Oh, but like the WWE, you gotta walk in the eggshells for them. You can't have a Twitch page. AEW showing that they gotta have a Twitch page. Everybody's showing this. WWE needs to tighten up. They need to tighten up. AJ Styles, he needs to go to AEW. He needs to go back to TNA. That's where he was loved. That's where he made his money. That's where he felt comfortable. That's where he needs to go back to. I hear McIntyre talking about how when him and Sheamus were going to fight, and he said that the sparks were going to fly, everybody thought that he was talking about the John Moxley, Kenny Omega match with the death match, the barbed wire death match, which was corny. They could have did better. They could have did 10 times better, but hey, it was told that AEW is going to be shown how to do a real barbed wire death match. Now, I've done seen a couple of them. People, these matches are awesome. These matches are awesome. These real matches, they are awesome. New Japan thought of them first. They are awesome. WWE, hell no. Hell no. What do WWE have? Little bullshit ass Inferno matches where they dropping mannequins and shit burning up mannequins. Your graphics are too PG. Now, let's get back to these releases. It was told that these releases was not due to budget cuts. They're trying to come out with a new Attitude Era, but nothing like the old Attitude Era. They said that Braun and all of them was just way too old. That's why they let them go. Bullshit. The fucking WWE just washed up. It's washed up. It's a has-been. It's a has-been. Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Adam Page, the Young Bucks, all of them. They're doing AEW well. They're doing their ratings well. But, they claim, Jericho claimed that he chased NXT away from Wednesdays. Basically, they was competing against a C show. Not an A, not a B, but a C show. I love AEW to death. But, they was really competing against a C show. They was not competing against Raw. They was not competing against SmackDown. They was competing against NXT. Which, if people know about NXT, NXT is a training facility. That's what all of their training are. That's why they are called call-ups when they come to the main roster. If you can't make it through NXT, you will not come up to the main roster. Ask Velveteen Dream. He'll tell you. You would not make it to the main roster. NXT is a training. That's why they have their own championship, their own female tag titles. If y'all notice, it's no longer, oh, you can go here, you can go there, you can go here, you can go there. Somebody slipped up. Somebody just came back and already slipped up. She stated that she can go to SmackDown, Raw, or NXT. And I am talking about Selena Vega. Welcome back. Samoa Joe, welcome back. Doing the damn thing already, like I said before. But Selena Vega, welcome back. Edge, welcome back. But what is your real roles? Selena Vega, she's gonna go for the Money in the Bank. She ain't getting no damn Money in the Bank. She ain't getting no Money in the Bank. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all not looking at the storylines. You're not looking at the storylines. Raw. You got Rhea Ripley beefing with Charlotte. Who's in between that? Who's in between Charlotte and Rhea Ripley? Wait a minute. Not a bird, not a plane. It's almost a superhero, Nikki Cross. She's going to be in it. She's going to win that Money in the Bank. It's only obvious. It's a storyline that they're not going to stop. They have to keep that going. Who is the main competitor that beat them both? Almost a superhero, Nikki Cross. Who just won a tag match? Who just won the tag match? Almost a superhero, Nikki Cross. Cause it damn surely ain't gonna be Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss got beef already. She's already in the storyline. So they're not gonna put her in another one. Nikki Cross is going to be the Money in the Bank winner, Alexa Bliss, is going to do something to her. And I think that's how Lily comes unraveled. Lately I've been calling it, so that just might happen, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my words. Now, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Oh, that was a good one too. This Money in the Bank last man standing match was awesome. It could have been more, but it was awesome. It was awesome. But where the hell is the blood at? You hit each other in the head with chairs and everything. Where is the blood at? It's making it corny. All your matches, cell matches, cage matches, no blood. None. Bullshit. Bullshit matches. The PG era is over. That's why that NXT is competing against AEW. They cannot compete. If AEW go after SmackDown, it'll be a good run. But if they go after Raw, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. If they let Drew McIntyre get that Money in the Bank briefcase, I think I would change, and I think I would not watch WWE no more. Because for the simple fact is, they cannot get that man, as long as Bobby Lashley is champion, they cannot get that man no more title reigns. I can't see it, I don't feel it, and I don't want to see it no goddamn more. Cause like I said, that Big E and Apollo Crews, that shit is getting tiring. You see it no more than once. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I don't care. I ain't with it. Now, let's see. Somebody let me know in the comments area that is Baron Corbin leaving? He keeps making gestures like he's leaving. So, I don't see him in another storyline. He's not going to the King of the Ring. So, I don't see him doing anything else. Unless Nakamura have a match and he interferes and I don't know. I don't see Baron Corbin in nothing else. I really don't see him in nothing else. So the best thing I think he should do is leave. Because he's done. I don't see Baron Corbin doing nothing. Now, Bayley and Bianca. Bayley and Bianca. Is somebody telling me that Bayley's leaving? Is Bayley leaving? She put her career on the line. She put her career on the line. So now that could go either two ways. Either Bianca drops that title back to Bayley, or Bianca pins Bayley and Bayley leaves. So, why would you get rid of a hot calamity? Bayley? Well, all her accomplishments, I can say. Now, if you want to put New Jacks in a Hall of Fame, I would see Bayley there maybe about 2 years from now, because all her accomplishments was just successful. Sasha, she's been successful, but she having, to me, mental breakdowns, because I guess hanging around her cousins and she just don't care about coming back anymore. Hey, not my issue. She can come work for me in another, what, probably by the end of next month, she can come work for me. How about that? She can come work for me. And Mercedes, this is a shout out, girl. You follow me on Twitter. You follow me on Twitter, girl. Hit me up. You follow me on this as well. Hit me up. Hit me up. But now, let's get back to one thing and one thing only. Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso. Do I smell a one-on-one match between them two? Or do I smell a match between Jimmy and Roman? Naomi comes out of nowhere. Bow! Turns on Jimmy for Roman. Naomi, she's on Raw. She's a Raw competitor. So, how would that look? Her coming from Raw, coming over to SmackDown.